Easeway in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. You know the motto. If it's out there, let's talk about it. I'm your host, E-Dawg, alongside my lovely co-host,
Tari Free.
We can't forget the DJ Hustleman in the building.
Yes, sir.
So, man, we got a lot to talk about, but before we get into this, we gonna get into some It's Only News right here on
Jam
Easeway.
rap in the news, yeah. Disney World, what the hell are you thinking? We seen the videos now, we can tell that you sinking. The 6 feet thing isn't happening, stop lying. Even the employees are saying you stop trying. The park's half open, so you thinking it's safe. People packed in the open, half up on each other's space. Picking up things to buy, then put them back. Then another one grabs the item off of the rack. Workers not even tested each day, can really have it. The park isn't magic right now, the park's tragic.
Mama is an activist, mama is a teacher, mama is a politician, mama is a preacher. Mama got that real love, mama is a real one. Mama had a cat in the back, a chameleon. Hello world, everybody love mama. Mama is the backbone, female Obama. Drama hit the block, mama was the best. Step out in her rollers and put it to rest. When I cut school, mama wasn't a fool. Standing on the bus stop smoking cools. Put me in my place like she was my dad. Break a young'un down, then build him back. Sat me on the porch just to lay the law. Gave it to a young brother real and raw. Say expect the women make a decent living. Put your faith in God, boy, and quit the sinning. Daddy made it rain, mama laced the game. Seek a better life, skip the ghetto fame. Like your mama and like your granny. These Wonder Women raising whole damn families.
Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. Put her with her on the daily. Even though I drove her crazy, I'ma always be my mama's baby. Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. All that praying on her knees save me. Even though I drove her crazy, she gon' always be my favorite lady.
Back up, boy, we paying homage to the ladies. Not only Mother's Day, we do it daily. Mama the first to say your don't stink. Grease your scalp and wash your hair in the sink. Skirting to school when you get sent home. Break a teacher off just to prove them wrong. Put you in the car when you think you wrong. Break a damn switch, lumping up your dome. That's my mama, ain't taking no man, my mama ain't scared of no. Under the street lights, mama make a young boy fight. Childhood remedies raised me right. My mama, I miss your smile. See your pretty face when I kiss my child. Reminiscing how you made me laugh. Ladies of the world keep paving the path.
Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. Put her with her on the daily. Even though I drove her crazy, I'ma always be my mama's baby. Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. All that praying on her knees save me. Even though I drove her crazy, she gon' always be my favorite lady.
Hello world, respect my mama. Women raising young men who become fathers. Hello world, don't test my mama. She'll correct your grammar on point blank comma. Hello world, invest in my mama. Young black boys facing daily trauma. Hello world, lift up my mama. She can stop the drama, Miss Female Obama.
Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. Put her with her on the daily. Even though I drove her crazy, I'ma always be my mama's baby. Shout out to my mama cause she raised me. All that praying on her knees save me. Even though I drove her crazy, she gon' always be my favorite lady.
June 11th at 8:40 p.m. It's your mother. Call me at your convenience.
Easeway in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. That's that new J Ski song. Is called Mama. Look it up, man. Support. It's on YouTube. I don't know if he's coming with a video to that, but hopefully he does because the songs are cut. It's number 5 on one of the networks out there in Radio Land. So y'all pay attention to Jay Ski, man. If you guys ain't hip to Jay Ski, he was on the Seattle The Dark Side back in 1993. I'm happy to see cats like that put their cleats back on and get back on the field. Man, a lot of things to talk about. The first thing I want to talk about is very dear to me, like really dear to me because I can relate. The babysitting woman in New York that was beating on the baby, and the parent had a chance to watch the video, and she lost her mind. You could tell the parent wasn't a violent person. Yeah. Which it would have been a whole different ball game if it was one of us.
Yeah.
But she wasn't violent, but she was. Man, when I tell you it was a tragic situation for her to see, she called her husband. She couldn't really talk. It was just, I felt the pain. Being a father, I felt that.
I couldn't watch the video, man.
Child abuse is not okay.
Right.
There's different levels that some people think they're not child abusing their kid. Yeah. Hitting them over the head with objects. Kicking them.
No.
Things like that.
No.
It's child abuse.
Yeah.
And if you are a person out there, child abusing your kids, you need to get help. If you are a person that's the victim of child abuse, you need to tell somebody. I know you fearful of you fear your parents sometimes, but some things like that ain't normal because what happens is the abused become the abuser. Mm-hmm. So it becomes a pattern. It happened to you, then you do it to somebody else.
And that baby was in diapers, right?
That baby was in diapers. That baby couldn't talk. That baby was screaming hysterical.
I couldn't watch it, man. I clicked on it a little bit, and I couldn't watch it.
A lot of people couldn't watch it last night.
I can't watch it.
You sent it to me. I read the what it was about. Mm-hmm. But anytime I see, I don't need to see the video. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You're a parent.
I'm a parent of 5 and then some, because you always have those extra ones.
Yep.
But anytime, especially with toddlers and babies and things like that, I don't understand the mentality of somebody who can, shake a child like that out of anger, who can hit a child, drop kick, whatever the case may be. The other big thing for me is sexually molest.
That's part of it, too.
Touching on them kids.
No, but seriously, having sex with a infant.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
They got sick ones out there.
It blows my mind. So I don't need to see a video. Mm-hmm. So when you sent it to me, I was like, okay, I don't need to see it. Abuse is abuse, and we grew up in a generation where we used to get our butts whooped
that's what I was just telling
by a
you.
paddle or something like that. I get that. My mom was real strict, and I watched my brother. He cussed my mom out, and she took a whole bottle of Tabasco sauce and threw it down his throat.
Yeah, we all got child abuse back then.
To a certain extent. But then I look at that though too. That like you say, there's certain levels. Like you know when it's abuse, when you're breaking arms or you know what I'm saying.
Putting cigarette butts out on.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it, man. I've never in any of my kids, I got 6, 3 girls, 3 boys, and I've never hit them, never spanked them ever. Wow. I'm gonna tell you why, because the abused become the abuser. So I know I came up in a hostile situation, so I knew that my paddles can turn into something else. Yeah, it's levels because kids test you.
Yeah.
They're going to test you. They're going to get away with it or they're not. Then they're going to try to get away with something else. And as soon as you let loose, you become that person. So that's why it was a very important subject to me about awareness. Just like if you're being abused, please talk to somebody. Tell somebody. It's not normal. It's not normal to get kicked. It's not normal to get punched.
Oh no,
it's by the person you love.
Not a baby.
And really, women, and really, girls. Let me tell you why it's not good to hit your little girls. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when they get prone to that and they get hit by their dad, and then the dad says, "I love you,"
and they get used
to I love you.
It's a pattern. That's what they. That's what they relate it to.
Yeah.
That's what they relate it to. It's like
That's why she can't leave that guy when she about 20 years old. He keep beating on her and she keep going back.
Because that's love to her.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did. I spanked my children. I never did it when I was angry. Mm-hmm. Because I knew that if I was that angry, that it, like you say, it could turn into something else. So I would always be like, I'm not going to even touch you right now.
I'm going to deal with you later.
Go upstairs,
Yep.
go to your room. I'll be up there in 30 minutes. I will swat your behind bare naked.
Yeah, I don't think
And-
I didn't mean to cut you off, Terry.
No, go ahead.
I don't think I ever. I think I probably whooped my son probably once. He's 17. And it probably wasn't nothing that I'm used to getting when I was
Right.
because of the fact that I'd have caught some butt whoopings.
right.
I'm like, I might have a flashback while I'm whooping him, man, and start crying my own self.
I got some PTSD.
I start crying.
But that's true. I mean, and I think that's the thing, is that it's about control and knowing the difference. You know the difference of what abuse is and what, I mean, and sure, like my oldest daughter one day, she called me when she was in high school. She would take some kind of psychology class or something like that, and she said, "Mom, did you know that you caused psychological damage to me when?"
get
And
outta
I said, "Girl," I texted her back and I said, "Are you okay? Are you alive?" And she said, "Yeah." And I said, "Then you ain't nothing happened to you."
See, I can still think of that day when you whooped me, though, Mama, and I'm old.
So jumping ahead, I didn't know this till Terry told me today. Kanye West dropped out of the president.
Yes, he did. He dropped out.
The reason why nobody really know because nobody took him serious about
Right.
that, man.
But did he
Nobody
drop
cared.
out because the last thing I seen was they had said he was kind of interfering with
The distraction.
He would.
Yeah.
He would. If he was to really run for president, he's going to take away votes.
Yes.
And he wouldn't be running for the side that we want to vote
Right.
for.
He's
He
for
wanted to
Trump.
run for his own side.
Yeah. But
he, I don't think he used to be with. I can't believe you if you had a MAGA hat on. And then all of a sudden, now you talking about you running for president and you want to do your own
same
thing.
president.
yeah,
I'm cool, dog.
and you're not friends with MAGA anymore.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, right.
Nah, I'm cool,
right.
man.
But people were saying that that's the reason why he stepped in,
Mm-hmm.
because Biden is ahead.
and he wanted.
And so in order to take away, because we all know that that's how Trump got in, because when you have those extra write-ins or people, it does it it takes away.
Take away
So
votes.
it does. So let's concentrate, people. Remember who we voting for.
We don't need Kanye West as president.
No, we certainly don't.
I would
because
love to have another black man president, but
But
not
not
that
him.
black man. Nah, I'm good, man.
Hey.
It's a whole bunch of way more people that's qualified.
right.
You know,
He'll
Right.
be dressing like Jesus.
I don't know what
just-
I think he just going. You know, he's building some kind of
Is he gonna-
communion or some kind of houses around buildings in the back of his house in California. Like it's gonna be
His
it'll be
own
like-
commune?
Yeah, he's building it. He's
Yeah.
been building it for like a year.
Man, so
we don't need
Kanye. So here's the
Kanye.
one that's going to be controversial, and I already know because people out there are going to be mad and don't start this. Oh, you shouldn't be saying that about a brother, or no, it's different. Look, man,
What?
Nick Cannon dropped from the networks because of what he said. Right? Okay,
Truth.
we got it. Whether it's the truth or not.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not going to let you come in my house and talk about me. Right? What I mean by that is if you got some type of feeling towards me and my people,
Yeah.
don't come into the soul food restaurant and talk about us.
Nah, he wasn't in.
Right? No,
He was on
listen
his
to what
own
I'm
show.
saying. Listen, it don't matter. He's still, I'm paying you. I'm not going to pay you to down me.
They
Right?
not. That was his podcast.
So look, I'm only getting to a point.
Yeah,
I'm
go
only
ahead.
getting to a point. The point is, when it happens to us, we roaring.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
Yep.
Get them out of there. When they, we got to be able to put out. That's why I mean, like I seen a headline that was the facts. If you want to speak like that, that's cool. And I'm with you and what you saying. But understand that you got to be willing to die for what you say. So are you really what you say you are? Are you willing to lose this platform?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Puffy offered him a deal. From my understanding, Puffy came and said, hey, come on my network. You got the Oprah Winfrey Network. You got different networks. So if you're ready to battle and come and say what you say, 'cause what he said, right? If it was said about us, we would have felt the same way.
No.
No, we would have
No.
felt the same way.
No. They are saying that's anti-Semitic. What he said, it's not.
Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
What did he
did-
say?
It's not. I'm gonna tell you what the
'Cause I
problem
heard what
was.
he said.
I know what he said.
He said
They don't like to hear the word white or
he
other
didn't
people.
he didn't say.
But the
right.
fact that he had Professor Griff on the show, you got to understand what's going
Yeah,
on.
we already know
Professor
that's no
Griff
different than having Farrakhan on
That's
the show.
what I'm saying. So, but what Nick Cannon was saying is the truth. A lot of people
we never
don't want to
said
hear.
No. We never said.
But he
it's
didn't
not
say
the
it
truth.
hatefully, though. He wasn't saying it hatefully.
We
was
never
speaking.
said it was hatefully.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be something. It's not considered.
But
the
you
same.
gotta understand.
I don't think that's considered the same if somebody
Listen,
going
black
on here
people,
saying
black
something about-
people are also attacking him for apologizing. So now this
True
is what I
that,
mean.
true that.
So don't miss the point. I'm not condemning him
Okay,
for what he said.
but the call, but the
But when
outcome.
you get out there for the battle,
Yeah.
you got to be willing to die for the battle.
But he been with the battle. He
Now,
wear
if he's-
turbans.
But if he stuck with it,
Yeah.
if he stuck with his comment, if he said it, and you,
He should've
so
stuck
so
with
you're
it.
telling me that you're only talking, your narratives is only when depending on who's in front of you. So if Farrakhan was in here right now, I'm gonna start talking pro-black, right?
Nah, he been speaking.
Listen, but why you backtrack? Why you say sorry?
I wouldn't have said sorry.
Have you ever heard Farrakhan say sorry?
No, but Farrakhan is not. They don't.
No, listen to what
Farrakhan
I'm
ain't
saying.
gonna be
You
on
need to be an
Viacom.
actor. If you're gonna be an actor, be an actor. You can be an
Yeah.
activist, be an activist.
But also understand, here's the thing. We all know this. And if you don't,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna teach you some, I'm gonna give you some knowledge. Hollywood, broadcast media, all of this is owned, and if you have any history in it, then you know. This industry
Yes.
is highly owned by Jewish and Irish.
Yes, that's the reason why he got fired.
Jewish and Irish.
Yeah.
Why are you biting the hand that feeds you?
You gotta be careful.
Here's the other thing, though. This is in my own opinion. I believe that I believe in the Black Lives Matter movement, right? But what I don't believe in is that when you are, and it's probably similar to what E is saying, when you are going to be all about BLM, I don't believe that you should be negative about another race or religion, because how can you criticize and say that you are being treated a certain way, then you turn around and treat another person because of their race or religion
Lead by example.
the same way?
Mm-hmm.
How, like that? I'm just saying it doesn't register with me.
Okay, let me
like
say, let me
like
say
for me, like I believe, understand that
Yeah.
the Jewish people have. I mean, we're all like they've gone through some. You already know the history of them. I can't. I mean, like I'm sitting here going, can you not understand why this is such a sensitive subject?
To me, they're about money. I don't even think they care about all that.
But
All right,
it's not
all right,
even
all right,
that.
listen.
But I mean, just in general, if
Tell
we're
me what
talking
the Nick
about
Cannon-
Black Lives Matter and being treated
You
equally
didn't say-
and
This is
being an
not
activist.
This is not about Black Lives. See, this is the problem that we have. This is not about Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
This is further back than that. See, people they open their eyes up because Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Man, that's the skim of the top of the water.
Okay.
Most people who are Black Israelites, y'all ever heard of Black Israelites?
Yes, I have.
The stuff that they read, the parts of the Bible that's been excluded,
Yes.
is what Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson has been quoting.
Okay.
Now, some of it sound a little bit funny, but for people who don't want to hear the truth,
Right.
it sounds funny to them.
Right.
I don't want to hear it, but it's really the truth. Now, what we saying is, Nick Cannon, maybe you shouldn't have said it
If
that
you
way.
didn't mean it,
I'm pretty sure he means it.
then why'd he back up?
I'm pretty sure you got to keep some kind of money coming in, man.
But okay.
But I
see,
understand-
that's
no,
my
hold on.
point.
We-
So
all right,
you can
look.
be you can be bought.
We talking about two different things. We talking about the fact of what he said and the fact that he backtracked a little bit. Okay, the first part, what he said, 99% of that is true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if nobody, whoever, that don't mean I'm insulting no other race.
Yeah.
I'm just quoting what's true.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people really don't know.
Yeah,
And a
well,
lot
as-
of people really ain't touched in depth. Because if you really go up and open the cracks up, it's going to be a lot of hurt different races, man.
right.
Because really, tell you the truth, the
But
brown
see,
people,
we're still.
you get what I'm saying?
No, and you're right, and that's why,
We're
like,
not
who
saying
was
you
it?
don't.
Deshaun Jackson.
But he got knocked off because of, yes, it's some Jewish stuff, and people is running it and stuff, and they didn't want to hear that.
So
and, you
fill
know,
me in on the Deshaun
Same
Jackson.
thing.
Same thing. He tweeted some what was deemed as anti-Semitic, right? Did I say that right? Tweets But I will say this is that he also said Deshaun is like he wants to go to he wanted to go to is it Israel or
the Auschwitz
yeah.
That man did not say anything against he put a picture up of a quote, but the top of it had Hitler first. It was out of some book or looked like a Bible scripture or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What that's saying is the brown people, which is the melanin people, are the chosen ones,
right?
And the Jewish people or something it was a real. Now, if I read it, I don't see nothing that's saying that somebody was talking bad about some other. I read people's is not. Yeah, people just skimming the top. They're not reading the lines. Read between the lines. That's all I'm saying. Now, everybody want to get sensitive about all these different races, but you got to remember, this is a smoke screen, my brother. We still fighting for our blood.
Right.
Don't jump on that time. He said something about the Jewish. We out here fighting, and y'all ain't jumping on our team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, that is my thing. And I will be the first to admit, I don't do a lot of deep research. And I think, so the one thing I will tell you, and I will compliment you on that, is that I always, every week, I come out of our talks with a little bit more knowledge
like
from
the
you.
Ice cream, like the ice cream.
And I appreciate that because I think that's the one thing is that you open up a different view. You give information that, like you say, not a lot of people want to hear. But I have heard of the Black Israelites, and here's the thing too. We all know, we talk about this all the time. Why is there a white Jesus when Jesus wasn't white?
Yeah. And they said Hitler, on that quote, it said Hitler said the Negroes were the chosen people. Now, we don't have to, just because Hitler killed a bunch of people, I'm not riding with Hitler.
Right.
I'm just going by something that was said way, way back before all this was happening. That don't mean I like that man. I hate that man.
And who knows? I mean, maybe the reason why Deshaun Jackson wants to go is maybe so that he can learn more about truly what the people went through.
Well, check this out. If somebody of another color say something anti-Semitic, which we hearing it all day. We don't call it anti-Semitic. We call it straight racism.
Right.
When they do that to us, do they get you need to come to the African American Heritage Museum? Man, that ain't doing nothing. I don't want to go to that museum. I know about what happened, the Holocaust. We all know because it's in the books.
Yeah,
but what's not in the books is what happened to us.
Yeah. Right.
I don't need you to teach me. I'm going to teach you something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's that thing right there where they be like,
truth.
everybody will have slaves. They had slaves of all different ethnicities. Really? For 400 years? Or y'all just had them for like 30 years? And that was,
right. And
all was messed up.
Right. Well, and a lot of people, I think a lot of people with opening the eyes of things of history that truly were not taught, or certain parts were left out, or just put in the books. I mean, most cultures in some way, shape, or form, like even my culture, the Filipinos, we were we were enslaved to the Spanish.
Yeah.
That is why there are so many cruises, and you never know if they're Filipino or they're Spanish. That's why our dialect is so thick with Spanish, and it's cross. I mean, because we were enslaved, not in the Americas, but by the Spaniards. We were there. That's it.
That's what's up. So we're going to talk more about that when we come back. Going to get into some It's Only News.
Oh, It's Only News or the Troy? We're supposed to be playing Troy.
Playing Troy after It's Only News.
He sent us a little
I'm looking at the strip right now.
It's Jay, I'm rapping the news, yeah. Mary Trump's got a book out, and oh man, look out. Her presidential uncle and family's probably shook now. The first day breaking the record for most sales. Almost 1 million copies flew off the digital shelves, and these are critical tales. They're telling all of plenty, y'all. Her other brother attempted to have it banned by law. It's called too much and never enough. Do whatever we must, folks, and together we trust. It's Troy Tyler, baby. I feel like an addict the way I only had it once and I want some more. Thinking that it's kinda crazy, I'm calling you baby, banging on your door. Like, what we gon' do tonight? Girl, what's the move tonight? If you out with your girls, can I pick you up and can you come through tonight? I promise I'm not usually lying.
like this. But you done hit a nerve with some good. And I just gotta have it again. I want it to have me spazzing again. Cause I love when you pick it up, then drop it down, then pick it back up, and turn it around. It's all back on me. You got me so home. I want you for breakfast in the morning. Cause girl, you got that good, good, nah-nah. Girl, you got that good, good, nah-nah. Girl, you got that good, good. Let's get it understood. If you come over, ain't no sleeping tonight. You got that good, good, nah-nah. Good, good, nah. Good, nah, 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 nah. Yeah. Girl, you got that good, you got that good. Come and put it on me. You got that good. Girl, you got that good, you got that good. Come and put it on me, me. I feel like Tony the Tiger. Everything you give me, girl, is great. Everything, yeah. I just wanna open up your legs and stretch you out over my whole plate. Yeah. Pop it and lock it and drop it on me like you're supposed to do. I don't give a damn about them niggas who might want you to. Sorry, they gon' have to wait. Give it to me under leg. I want you all over my face. I just wanna see you pick it up, then drop it down, then pick it back up, and turn it around. It's all back on me. You got me so home. I want you for breakfast in the morning. Cause girl, you got that good, good, nah-nah. Girl, you got that good, good, nah-nah. Girl, you got that good, good. Let's get it understood. If you come over, ain't no sleeping tonight. You got that good, good, nah-nah. Good, good, nah. Good, nah, 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 nah. Yeah. Girl, you got that good, you got that good. Come and put it on me. Girl, you got that good, good, good. Come and put it on me, me. You got that good, good. Come and put it on me. You got that good, 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 nah, nah. You got that good, good. Come and put it on me. You got that good, good. You know you got that. You got that good. Yeah, girl, you know you got that. You got that good. Yeah, girl, you know you got that.
Easeway in the building. Y'all know what it is, man. That's that new Troy Taylor. Good. It's out on all platforms right now. We actually played it before it was out last week, but it's actually out right now. That's that Troy Taylor. Go get that. It's called Good on all platforms. Shouts out to everybody that's dropping new albums in the Northwest. New albums from the Northwest consist of Mac Money, called CeeLo Blue Hustle, Ghetto Baby, Troy Files, F. Lee, Danger Zone, and I like to see people out there grinding, man, and these guys are grinding, so well deserved for me to shout them out, man. Again, and Mac Money's out, called CeeLo Blue Hustle. Ghetto Baby got a new joint called Troy Files. F. Lee called The Danger Zone, and that's what's up. So we're gonna get into some more R&B. This is another artist from One Fam Music Group. His name is Dre Love. He's also a great artist, man. Good voice, man. So y'all make sure you check out Dre Love, Dray and Love. So check it out right here on Easeway.
Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls, crazy girls. How many times are you gonna go through my phone? Always wanna argue, you can't leave shit alone. Should've up and left you when you showed up at my mama's house. They don't know what you do with that mouth. 'Cause girl, you're cuckoo, as crazy can be. Girl, you got what I need. I love how you get wetter than the lake, and that's the reason I can stay away. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls. I'm cool with a wanted every day of the week. I can't even believe the freaky things you do to me. Like I love it when she's hungry. She comes to bed. I just don't want her to kill me in my sleep. Damn, why you gonna be so sexy? Why you gonna be so crazy, baby? I can deal with the disrespect, 'cause the sex so good, don't faze me, baby. And whenever we get together, how do you get even wetter? I didn't think that we could go any more levels. However, girl, you're cuckoo, as crazy can be. Can't get rid of you. Girl, you got what I need. I love how you get wetter than the lake, and that's the reason I can't stay away. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls got the best boo. Crazy girls. She's got the letter A in her name. Walk away. She probably got the body of a goddess, but she crazy. Even though she needs to be committed, I wanna hit it 'cause crazy girls get the best boo. Crazy girls got the best pussy. Crazy girls get the best pussy. Crazy girls.
Easeway Radio in the building every Friday from 6 to 7. That was my man Dre Love with Crazy Girls. Hey, they got a competition or something going on. You can win some merchandise, some songs, some records. I don't know. But be the first person to tell us why you are Dre Love's #1 fan. DM answers and like One Fan Music Group Facebook page to win. So we were just talking about that hook, right? So Crazy Girl got the best loving. Crazy Girl got the best parties. I don't know what they're saying, but Crazy Girl got the best something. I don't know. It can be, we can't FCC it, but that's a good one. We can't FCC it.
Crazy girls got the
Crazy
best.
Girls.
Crazy girls.
I don't know.
So do he know she crazy beforehand or after?
After. That's going to give us a hint, right?
Yeah, that's bad. I don't want that.
That's-
I don't want that.
Have you had that?
So, Redskins.
Oh, Washington Redskins. Wow, they are fire right now. Like,
We
okay.
can't call them Redskins no more.
I know, right?
Washington football.
The
that's it.
Washington D.C. football team that will be formerly known as, right?
Yeah.
So not only are they retiring the name, but just recently 15 women have come out with allegations of a sexual harassment and an environment under Dan Snyder, the owner, that was very hostile.
So this is against the owner?
There isn't any direct accusations against him, but but they have accused many staffers and him like belittling and really fanning the whole fire of that kind of environment.
Yeah.
So it says here that he's not accused of making sexual remarks to women. He, quote, routinely belittled top executives, according to 3 former members of his executive staff. On one occasion, the report states Snyder mocked the then president of business operations for having been a male cheerleader in college. That type of, so the culture in which he wanted or kind of bred or condoned was that of
you can't mock people for being a male cheerleader in college. He out of college. He probably got a scholarship.
When it offends someone, and by the way,
why are he offended by that?
And maybe it's the way in which he said it. Yes.
Okay.
implying
Dude might be-
something different.
Okay.
Because there's always that stigma that if you are a male cheerleader, what's the stigma that's always attached to that?
Yeah.
Right?
I told that to my son.
You know what, though? Seriously, he could get a full ride
You
scholarship.
could get a full scholarship,
And-
but I'm saying, though, that's a stigma right there. You can't be a male cheerleader.
Shout out to my man Jesse Smith. He's
But
listening.
but you
He's a
understand
male
what I'm
cheerleader?
saying.
No.
Why you, hey, Jesse, man, Jesse Smith, he linked your name to that too close, man. Shout out Jesse Smith for being the male cheerleader of Washington. Shout out Jesse. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop.
See?
Man. Stop, man. He did that on
So-
purpose.
So is there a class action lawsuit coming? Or?
No, they just came out and they talked
Yeah.
to a major who was it, newspaper or
That's kind of funny how that came out after the name change and all that
Right.
in the news. So
Well-
I'm thinking somebody trying to double down to make sure that name get changed and maybe
and some
the
other
people get
changes.
removed.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
which is should happen
yeah.
because you don't want that kind of
What?
culture.
So
And
this down said hut is coming to be real, huh?
How about the Cleveland Browns? They ain't gonna
Dude,
change
you
their
can't
name?
call me while I'm on air. Come on now.
What's about the Browns? The Browns ain't gonna change their name? Ain't nobody said about the
nothing
what's wrong
about
with the
Brown. What's
Browns?
wrong with Browns?
What's the link between that?
I don't know. What's the link between
Oh,
Redskins?
you just coming up with stuff.
Really? Stop it.
Is that really something
You go
racist?
ahead.
Is that really just really?
It is yes for Native Americans. Yes.
Is it for real?
Yes.
So is that?
yes? Because you know the history of that?
I think I heard a little bit of it. But what about the other, like the Atlanta Braves?
They're talking about changing that as well.
So what's wrong with being a Brave? Is that a bad?
It's still that negative connotation with taking over the country.
Okay, like
that kind of thing.
Like how they made, like when we was growing up, you watch Cowboys and Indians, and
Right.
they used to make the Indians be the bad people and scab
yes,
people. Okay,
yes,
I get it. All
that
right. I get
exactly
it.
with the
Yeah.
yes. So
Okay.
that's why a lot, even colleges are looking to change their names if they have any type of Native American name that could be negative.
Yeah, I do
or
see
thought.
that kind of be negative because some of them colleges be having all the headgear on and out there
Right.
doing all this, and it's
Which
be a
have
bunch of
ain't
white
got-
people.
yeah, ain't got nothing to do with
what,
you.
What team is it that they actually make the chant?
Yeah,
you know.
bunch of white people in the crowd. Go,
Seminoles.
no,
I always
whoa, whoa.
thought, see, growing up, I always thought it was just like they were giving props. I never thought
That's
it
what I
was
kind of
like,
thought too.
I
But
never
they're
thought
not.
It was like, you know,
Understand the history. We talk
I mean,
about our
but
history.
yeah, I agree with that.
Well,
What-
I'm not
and-
Indian, so I
no,
wouldn't really know that.
But again, but again, we all know that this country is Native American country.
Yeah.
Point blank. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
And black people.
And
black
black
people.
people. Right.
they had the land, and we had the laborers.
Right.
That's it. It was
That
worked
is
hand
right.
in hand.
But
Wait,
if you
Wait,
look
hold
back,
on.
Wait,
They
I
had
can't-
the land.
I can't agree with
We
that.
are the laborers.
No.
Yes, we built this place.
That don't mean that we didn't have the land.
you all came
We didn't
over.
have the land over here in America.
Man, Dad, he's coming for you.
Oh, okay. 700 years later, your daddy got some land.
His son at home right now. His son
But-
at home right now. Dad,
but-
see, E-Dawg coming for you.
But in the
Ooh.
Americas, yeah, the Europeans came over,
You know his
took
daddy's
the
smart.
land, took this land from
Yeah.
Native Americans. We all know
Yeah.
that, right? We all know that.
Gave them,
and
and
so
gave
that-
them the blankets with the syphilis
Yeah.
and the smallpox.
and
and
yes,
everything.
and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is why Thanksgiving we all need to really
Yeah, we don't
reconsider
sit there.
Thanksgiving
Yeah. That's
because it is
Thanksgiving.
not. It is
No, but no. But listen to this though. This is crazy. I just thought about that. I don't even want to cut you off, but so
in all movies.
4th of
Native
July.
Americans were always.
Yeah, but 4th of July.
Yeah.
That's why
right?
Juneteenth
But why
should be
do
a national
Indians
holiday.
sell the fireworks to celebrate 4th of July that they were actually
Because I know, huh?
right? And then what? Hold on. And then how does the Asians make them all, but the Indians get them all?
Now you're
Somebody
now,
did a deal,
yeah.
and we wasn't involved in it. You feel what I'm saying? The boxes are in Chinese writing. They
Yeah,
come
it
from
does.
Because they come-
Because
Chinese
China
people. But
is
where
good
did
on
the
that.
Indians and the Chinese people actually? Where did they have a deal for this type of stuff?
Because we didn't have the land, brother. Like you just said, we had. See,
what
the,
I'm
the
saying.
Indians got the land.
But I
they don't
mean-
And
have
by
no
the way,
taxes.
that is exactly
Yeah.
why.
I
If you
think-
think about it, when you can go around to the little
Reservation.
like. But if you go to the reservations, that's when all the illegal
Yeah, you
big
go buy
bad
Somebody
boys.
right now
Yeah.
listening that knows all the truth, and we stupid.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They're like,
this is the truth.
"Where
They
was
got
you
the
at?"
land. They got
Yeah.
the reservations.
And
They can
that's-
do what they want to do on the
and that's-
reservations.
yes,
They even
and-
got their own police.
yep,
No,
they've
I
got
know-
their own
I
police,
know
they've
that.
got their
I
own
know that, but
laws.
why do they want to celebrate
I know.
4th of July?
It's not that they're celebrating. Do you really see them ever
They're making
celebrating?
money off
They are
of it.
making money. They
They're
ain't
making
out
money
there
off of it.
celebrating.
Smart.
Crazy
They there
girls
for
got
money.
the best
So we need
fun.
Seriously,
to
think
stop.
about it. They're not. They just sitting there. They just know. They sitting back. They sitting back, going, "Go ahead, come on."
So
That
next
song-
year we need to stop celebrating 4th of July.
Yes, and it should be Juneteenth. It should be June.
It's called 4th of July. Yes, it is. It's
It
July.
should be
You lied to us.
Juneteenth. Seriously, for
Yeah, it's
June
Juneteenth.
June 19th
Yeah.
is the emancipation of African Americans.
freed the slaves.
Yeah, from being
Bomani,
free.
I'm gonna call you
and
back,
that's,
fam.
And that's
Bomani Jones?
My dude,
ESPN?
Bomani, you live
Boy,
in
that
Memphis.
boy big.
but you're right.
Yeah.
Like this 4th of July, I just sat there. I was like,
Why
no,
are we wearing red, white, and blue?
when this is right.
That's
Good
Crazy
point.
See what I'm
flags.
saying?
And really, Juneteenth should be a national holiday.
It's about to be next year. We
We
started
need to
living
come up
this
with
year.
our own holiday.
It is
Since
Juneteenth.
everybody, no,
Let's
I'm
go.
talking about like
He wants.
National Negro Day. NND.
you know what's funny? I sit here and I think about this, right? So we got a Filipino in the studio.
Uh-huh.
We have 2 black dudes, and then we got a
White
white dude
guy.
that has to just sit back
he
and
just
listen.
Listen.
He
Right?
be listening to us talk all kind of crazy about them white
He
folks
should
too.
be getting some good game, though,
But
what
he
not to
know,
do.
but he know who truly on this show will lynch him. Like DJ Hustleman is the only one you got to worry about.
And that's why they like the smiling ones that don't do nothing.
You can't say nothing about black. You can't say nothing
Yeah.
about. That's what I like about you.
If
Like,
it was, I tell people all the time, right? If I was been born a slave, they would have had a book about me.
you couldn't have been.
It wouldn't have just been Django.
You
no,
would
it
have
would
been
worse.
straight.
Django and
Yeah.
Jane.
Listen, bro,
I would have been something different.
Way up
I'm gonna do something else.
If you was born a slave,
Yeah.
you would be doing good. You
Yeah.
would be because you would be running them. Because you would be too light skinned.
Nah, I might
you
not-
would be
He's a-
the slave master's
Yeah.
son.
I got the car.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I wouldn't be the slave
yeah,
master's
you would.
son.
Look how light you is.
What that
They didn't
mean?
have no. I never seen a light skinned
Man,
slave in no books.
I done seen dark skinned people with blue eyes.
You would have been
Well,
getting breastfed by
well.
the
Boy, crazy.
you would have been breastfed
well.
by the slave mama, but then you also would have been breastfed by the madam too.
I had the good milk.
You had chocolate and white milk.
You would have been in the house.
You see how you see how the colorism is with between, and he ain't even super dark. If we had Swing one up in there,
Wait.
shout out Swing. Swing is dark, darker than both of us.
can't
I
do
got a
that to Swing.
caramel guy telling a light skin. We ain't nothing but a millisecond shade off.
I know.
And he
Put
telling
you
me
in-
that you gonna be in the house. You gonna be up there with me.
Put you in the sun a little bit longer and keep him
Shorty
in the
said,
house.
Shorty
Yeah.
said you call cream. They call you cream.
Man, please look, man. Some of y'all brown skin, y'all think y'all super black. They got some black that y'all gonna be looking light skinned.
Yeah, I
all right,
see.
for real.
So black, so blue.
Yeah, you in the house with me.
Fluorescent.
I just got my own room. You just sleep in another room. But you in the house.
For real, what goes through your mind sometime when do you ever was there ever a subject you just wanted to jump in and say,
I'm just enjoying listening right
Yeah,
now.
man.
but there ever a subject where you just like, man, I want to get in on
You gonna
this.
stand up for the people. Hey man, we don't do that.
Maybe about the fireworks. We buy the fireworks, but we go to the reservations where they live to blow them all off and buy them. So
Yeah.
you're absolutely right about that.
They make money anyway. Yeah, it's just weird to me.
But they just sit back. Understand? They
Yeah.
sit back. It's not that they're celebrating. I mean, like really, because their own celebrations are.
Is there anybody else that make fireworks though?
No.
How are
Jap-
we?
they
like
always
this what I
Japanese
don't
make
get,
the
right?
fireworks.
This what I don't get.
Chinese, yeah.
Yeah.
How are we like the America,
Okay,
right?
that's
Got
what I was
all
just
the
gonna ask.
military explosives and all the things like that, but
Yeah.
how do the Japanese and all them got all the?
Because if you try to make some of those, you will be considered a terrorist
Oh, no,
and
I
have
don't want-
bombs.
I'm not buying
in your house.
I'm not buying no fireworks from no black man that made them.
Thank you. There you go. We want the applause button.
Yeah,
that.
trust
Let me
me.
tell you.
Oh nah, bro, your bottle rockets went the wrong way.
Right?
Hey,
Amen.
only 2 of them firecrackers pop, bro. I won't-
Amen. Well, what you want? Your money back? I ain't giving you nothing. He counting a pocket handful of money. He got everybody. I'm not giving you nothing. I bought the big
Oh,
box of the
man.
Black Cat. None of them went off. I opened it. It was chicken up in there, fried chicken. Oh man, Yeah, man, we're not doing that. I'm glad those people got the connection with the fireworks. I don't need nobody I know with the connection.
Yeah,
with the
for real.
fireworks.
I want to stick to who perfected it.
Yeah, I'm cool. Let them
Right?
keep doing that. I watched a documentary on Asian fireworks. They over there.
Beautiful.
They man, they got this one
probably last
every
longer.
day. Dang near every day.
200
But
pound
do
when
you
they shoot
remember?
up.
I don't know how old you are, but do you remember
300?
when the cones were way more exciting when you was little? The shower cones.
Oh,
that go
yeah,
up in there?
yeah.
And they got super
So we're
high.
sparklers, though.
Yeah.
You know what
Right?
I'm
Or
saying?
the Roman candle.
Yeah, the
I want to
Roman
talk to the
candles.
person that decided to cut the cones short.
Oh.
Like, why are they so short? Like, they used to last
They
for
used
a
to be
long time.
big
They'd be
and
big.
tall. Yeah.
We need to call them.
Pretty colors.
Let's find out.
You know they had pretty colors and stuff. Come on, don't act like you don't like pretty colors. Don't be over there acting like you too hard. Some people too hard to just let it go.
He
Don't
be
look at
sitting
no
there.
fireworks, cuz. Don't be doing me like that, cuz.
He be sitting
Like
there
no
going,
fireworks.
ooh,
Yeah.
oh, I like that
I like
one.
that. Man, I got
That's him.
a story to tell about fireworks. I got a mark on my chest. I got burnt up by some fireworks when I was like 12, 13 years old.
And it was a sparkler.
It was one of them ones that goes just shooting.
Oh, yeah.
I lit a whole pack and threw them in the air.
That's
and
what
I threw
you
them too
did.
early.
The one
So by the
laying
time
on
they
your
came
chest.
down, they started going everywhere and one went in my shirt.
And you was laid up for 3 days.
Nah, man, it was down to the white meat, man. I was.
Was it?
Oh man. It was
That,
down
I
to
mean,
the
you
white
ain't got a
meat.
lot of meat on your
Yeah,
bones,
you
so
ain't
that
got- Boy,
didn't
get out of-
that didn't take that long. I'm saying,
Okay,
you said
okay,
to the
you
white
got all
meat.
the meat for me. You
I'm
got all the
saying you
meat.
only got skin on bones,
You know,
so
205
for that-
pounds, my brother.
For that to go through your chest, that's like
You know the
nothing.
white meat is right under the brown skin, so it ain't that deep.
you ain't got no brown skin, my
Man,
brother.
look at this.
You heard Shorty, you cream. Peaches
See how he-
and cream.
see
That's
how
why
he
you
doing
like
me?
that song.
See how he doing
Peaches
me,
and
man.
cream.
He
Black
coming
on black
after
crime.
you.
I know he coming after me.
Black on black
that
crime.
1127 hat.
Shouts out to everybody on live right now. Live
joke
kind of
ain't good,
bumped,
though.
man. We got 5 people on live.
Yeah, we ain't
But
got nobody.
no,
We got-
honestly though, there was a deal made, and I want to know why. No one ever. They never even talk about the negotiation of fireworks and things like.
Yeah.
I don't care how much beef you got with China or whatever. They still getting. It's
They
still.
didn't cut us in, man.
Yeah.
They
We
didn't cut us in.
gotta come up with something. Black people, we gotta come up with something.
Well, we know it ain't gonna be the fireworks.
We
'cause
got our
It's
fireworks.
already
Our fireworks
taken.
gonna play music when they go in the air.
Oh, you
50
know,
Cent, the new 50 Cent in the bottle rockets.
It gonna smell like food when they pop.
Oh, you stupid. See, now why the fireworks got us? He's so racist.
Well, what
You
else-
can be racist
You just
and
said
black
it's gonna be
too.
music.
Why
some
would
rap
the,
music
why
at
would the
that.
fireworks
He
smell like?
brought in
No, I'm
50
asking.
Cent.
Why
50
would the
Cent.
fireworks smell like soul food?
Why would they?
Like
I
that
ain't
don't
say
even make
soul
sense.
food.
But
You ain't even let me. I ain't say so.
why would the fireworks?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
like I said, chicken.
What's that? What's
you
that right
two
there?
are a hot mess.
What's that right there? That new? Oh, that's that neck bone.
That's that chicken, man.
Some chicken.
You
what?
want to hear 50 Cent when they go in the air, though, huh?
Cakes.
You in the club. You wanna,
Come on, man.
I think that's worse.
Cats gonna be. They're gonna have Def Jam packages.
But you're onto
Y'all
something. What if
stupid,
they?
man.
What if they had different packages for every genre of music?
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Oh, that would be kind of
man.
cool. Like
Oh,
hard
man.
rock. You got some hard rock and
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then what
You
if
know.
your neighbors is doing rock and you doing hip hop and then they
you
going up
in
at
the
the
club.
same time?
You're in the club.
Them
and
songs don't go together.
it doesn't
You
matter.
can't DJ with fireworks, man.
Yeah.
You can't do
I
that.
don't know. They might
I'm
come.
How
up.
just
about we
saying.
do something different?
What up, Dave Toledo?
Like,
Ti got
Nah,
50
keep-
nervous. Ti do not got 50 Cent nervous. Stop it, shorty.
well, for the versus battle?
Yeah,
Oh, when is that?
we already know who gonna win that. You guys gotta
I'm
understand. 50 had a nice run. It was like not even a long run though.
Yeah.
It was
No,
a nice run.
no.
Ti had a long
See, I
run.
got cuts from a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
50
will give
right
you
now
that.
is surviving through
His
his
producing
networks and
Power.
things like
yeah.
that. But when he rap, people don't even really
Yeah.
gravitate towards radio.
Yeah.
Don't pick it up. None of that. Nothing about 50. 50's like if he just stopped going against his own people. Sometimes I don't like that.
He just clowned a lot
right?
online, man.
I understand it,
You
but
know?
I think
It's
that clowning.
reaction.
I think
Yeah.
that clowning took people away from taking him serious
Yeah,
though,
with his
when it
music.
come to his music.
Yeah,
By the way,
we don't want to hear his music. Just
He
keep
was a
doing
bully.
Power.
He definitely came in bullying.
Just keep doing power, man. And
But
But
power
you know
up,
what?
too.
He.
Dave
You
said,
gotta
"Mix
say
like
he-
Iron Man fireworks."
he's a very he's a very smart businessman.
Yeah.
Doom, doom.
And I think that's the other thing too is that a lot of people didn't realize just how smart he was or business wise. I mean, even with Shaq and I mean, all you look at some of what a lot of different athletes and rappers and things like that, what they're doing now. It just got them. They're smart enough. They got them their foot in the door, got them enough money to then really use that money for what they really wanted to do.
Yeah.
But then you have to look at it and go, so how you helping everybody else?
That's
Well,
real. That's real. I mean, look at Rick Ross. I always trip off the fact that Rick Ross is not like a super platinum artist. People don't know that. He don't sell platinum records. a lot.
Right.
But he got more money than a lot of these dudes. That just lets you know his business.
Oh, he owned Checkers
Yeah.
and Wing Stops. And,
Yeah, but
you know,
again,
I don't want to hear about no black man owning no chicken shop.
Why not?
Just messing with you, man.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying? You want me to open up a pig foot store? Yeah, I'm gonna open up a pig foot. We selling boiled pig feet. What's worse?
Ain't nobody did that yet. You remember they used to sell them on the counter?
They don't. No, in
I mean,
Louisiana
everywhere.
they do.
No,
Yeah.
here they used to sell
They
them
used
on the
to
counter.
the pickle ones in the
yeah,
jar.
the pickle
Yeah.
pig feet.
Oh my God, I remember
Yeah.
those.
I like the
You
boiled
didn't
ones.
eat
I
no
like the boiled
you
mom.
did
No,
not
I
eat
see.
that.
I
Asian
did,
Oh, I
but
can't
I
say
saw
you didn't eat
Man,
that.
Asian
I
people
saw
eat
them.
pig
I
feet.
saw them.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
understand Terry and them guys though. Like this might be a racist comment.
Oh, jeez.
I don't understand how y'all kill the pig, bury it, but then dig it up and eat it.
Man, I could do that. I
Oh,
want some of that now.
Polynesian food.
She said,
Mhm.
they kill it, bury it,
Yeah.
That's
and
a
then dig it up
luau.
and eat it.
Because if you bury it when it's alive and
Ain't
then
that
dig it up
Kim
and
Cheeto?
eat it, I think you could be going to jail for killing a pig the wrong way. No, man, that's the
I've
best
never
way to
heard
eat
that
it.
one. I don't know where he
He
came
just,
with
he
that.
just said, I don't know how y'all kill it, put it in the ground, and
you
then
said
dig
it's
it
against
up.
the law. When was it against the law to kill a pig?
If you put a pig in the ground, nothing, man. It went
Yeah,
over your
you
head.
better stop right
Don't
now.
worry about it, man. Don't worry about it, man. You ain't get what I was saying. Don't worry about it. Hey, it's
Dad,
good. It's good coming
all
out the
I
ground.
got to say is
That's all
it's
I'm gonna
good,
say.
yeah.
Dad,
It's
E-Dawg
good.
coming for you.
It's good coming
Yeah.
out. No, he didn't say that.
No, it's good.
I'm gonna put a pig in my ground. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures.
What you mean?
I'm gonna put a pig in the
No,
ground.
Have you
I'm
I'm
not
trying
ever
to
been
do
to
that.
Hawaii?
You got marijuana
Have
in the
you-
ground. You ain't putting no pig in there.
What? I got what?
Your marijuana.
I
Your
sure
pig
do.
gonna taste like your
Have-
pig gonna taste like marijuana.
Have
So
you-
lives.
Have you not ever been to Hawaii?
Mm.
No.
No, listen.
I haven't.
I know about the underground pig.
Right.
I'm just talking crazy because I'm
yeah,
just, it
you
just
are.
it's
'Cause that's
just
some
like
good food.
I like the pig that's on the thing where they keep rotisserie.
Yeah,
like that, and
yeah.
then
no.
they
Say
get
what?
all
What is it called?
rotisserie.
No, you didn't.
Rotisserie in it.
Rotisserie. You
Put
said
it on the stick and
rotisserie.
turn it with an apple
On
in
a
his mouth.
spigot.
On the
Boy,
stick.
that country access can kill you sometimes.
Nah, I don't need to be proper.
Rotisserie.
Yeah, I don't live in Puyallup and Buckley. I ain't gotta pronounce all my T's.
What's
and
wrong
I's.
with Buck? Wait, that's country
Uh-oh.
people.
Well, once you drive out of the city and you go a little bit proper, you in the
Little bit
you out there with
proper.
the hey you guys, hi neighbors.
No, that's renting.
hey say neighbor,
Huh?
say neighbor.
Neighbor.
No, he won't. He ain't gonna say it. Neighbor. You know he
I
got
don't,
that.
I don't talk like
Hi,
that.
Like
how
you-
are you
Like
today?
yo.
you live in Calabasas, California, like
Hey,
the Kardashians.
You've been here longer than you've been down there, so I don't know where you getting your accent at.
it ain't no accent.
You must be from Louisiana Rainier.
yeah. Ain't no accent, man. It's just if you
You
lick my
from
skin,
Hey.
it just tastes like that.
You from Louisiana Rainier? You want to put extras on
That's
it?
because I got
I remember when you first got up here.
Yeah.
You sound more proper when you first got here. So maybe you getting your
No, you
accent
right. It's-
from
no.
maybe you getting your accent from the south side of Seattle.
Yeah, I'm from the south end. The south end of the
Right
Seattle.
end.
You know.
You from New Orleans, CD.
Man, I got
New Orleans.
I'm from Hammond, Louisiana. Shout out to Hammond, Louisiana. They got people down there
They
listening
make
to
organs.
us, man. You know what I'm
so
saying?
y'all make organs?
No, that's Hammond,
I'm messing
Indiana.
with you.
Or
I'm just messing with you.
You know. Well, look, you just drive your car back on out there to Buckley,
I don't
and
live-
you're gonna be safe tonight,
I
all
live
right?
close.
Yeah, you know, we good. We know you safe. We know you out there safe.
He's the one black
Yeah,
man.
one
in
black man
Buckley.
neighborhood. He always waving. He got to show all his teeth to make sure, hey, that guy is
Wait.
not a threat.
Wait. I'm doing the parade wave.
Yeah, hard.
I'm doing the parade.
Hey there, Tom. Hi. Like your boat. Hey, what they say?
Oh my God!
Hey, E-Dawg.
Brett. Hey, Brett. How you doing, Brett?
They call
I'm
him E-Dawg,
fine,
too.
Mr.
Terry,
E-Dawg.
Terry.
He bumping
Mr.
his
E-Dawg,
music.
I'm
Terry,
fine.
hold on. I gotta break.
2-on-1.
I gotta break into this. Terry, you don't have to use an accent.
Uh-oh.
You just talk. Terry, why did Terry put an accent
It's
on
rubbing
it?
off, man.
Hey, do you know how to speak your language?
No, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, you are.
How you don't know how to speak Filipino?
You don't know. It's Tagalog.
He
by
said
the
how
way.
to speak a Filipino.
How do you know how to
are
speak
so
Filipino?
racist, man.
That ain't racist.
What is a Filipina?
How do look?
You don't know how to speak a Filipina.
If you don't know how to speak black, that ain't racist.
What is speaking black? That's broken English. Because they got white people in the South that talk like that.
However you talk. I was just saying. I ain't know she know how to speak
No,
her dialect.
yes, I don't know how to
Man,
because
did
my
something
history.
bad happen? Because
my
I'm getting
history is-
calls while I'm on the air, like
Uh-oh.
from the same people keep calling. I hope my people's all right.
Hope
out
all
there.
is
So
good.
what had happened was
What had happened?
so you should, I was raised by white folks in Eastern Washington.
Oh.
That's why I do not know about my
so
culture.
they erased you and
It-
reprogrammed you. So you are a
You got 2 minutes.
reprogrammed race, Terry. What? We got to take Terry
Wait
back
a
and
minute,
find herself.
reprogram race or a reprogram
They
Filipino?
reprogrammed and they erased her and reprogrammed
But what's
her.
interesting is my dad used to always say to me, he always felt bad that I was raised in an area that did not have culture.
That's nice.
He said, you know, while we were growing up, he said that is one thing that I wish that I had done is raise you in an area where you could learn more about your culture. Because I was the only minority in an all white family.
Dang, that's crazy.
And what's crazy is like when I started dating black dudes, because over in Eastern Washington, all through high school, they ain't nothing but white folks.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot to choose from. But when I moved here and I started dating black folks, then
The new song.
my dad was like, why do you date black guys? And I said, why did you adopt a Filipino girl? And he's like, oh, touche.
Yeah, that's
So-
you
All
got.
right, y'all.
You got. No, we ain't
We
listening to
got
Terry
it.
all the way.
We
Sorry.
didn't
Didn't
listen to
that's
Terry.
We heard that story.
We got to go.
Okay, we gotta
about
go.
to run out of time,
We
man.
sorry.
Easy Way Radio. From
Look
6
at
to
that.
7.
I tried it.
Every
Story
Friday.
time with Terry
Tune
gets
in.
cut off.
This is racist we're doing right now. We're being racist.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood. Red beam on the AK. Wood, it's a must that you back your head. The